Have you ever wondered what's really in the water you drink every day? It's a question that's becoming increasingly important as we learn more about the invisible threat lurking in our glasses: microplastics. These tiny fragments, smaller than a sesame seed, are everywhere in our environment, from the deepest oceans to the highest mountains. And yes, they've made their way into our water supply. Whether you're sipping from a tap or a bottle, you're likely consuming microplastics. Research from across the globe paints a startling picture. Studies have found microplastics in over 90% of all bottled water tested, and in tap water from every continent. These particles are so ubiquitous, they're almost impossible to avoid. They sneak into our water through a variety of means, from the breakdown of larger plastic items to fibers shed from synthetic clothing. So, the question isn't if you're drinking microplastics, but how much? You might think, these particles are so small they can't possibly harm us, right? But here's the thing, these minuscule fragments have sparked big questions about our health. They're not just tiny pieces of plastic, they're potential carriers of pollutants, hitching a ride on these fragments right into our bodies. Medical research suggests that once ingested, these microplastics might release these pollutants with possible harmful effects. The concern is that these could lead to a range of health issues, from inflammation to potentially even cancer. But it's crucial to note that research in this area is still in its early stages. There are many unknowns. For instance, how much microplastic does it take to cause harm? Or how does it interact with other elements in our body? More comprehensive studies are needed to fully understand the impact of these tiny intruders. While the jury is still out on the exact health implications, it's clear we need to take this potential threat seriously. Feeling worried? Don't. There are things you can do right now to help. You see, the solution starts with you. It's about making conscious choices every day. Instead of that plastic water bottle, why not opt for a reusable one, or better yet, a glass one? And that takeaway coffee cup? There are plenty of reusable options available. It's not just about cutting down on single-use plastics, though. It's about recycling properly as well. Knowing what can and can't be recycled is a step towards reducing microplastic pollution, but it doesn't stop there. Support businesses that are committed to sustainable practices. Advocate for policies that reduce plastic waste. You see, this issue is larger than any one of us. But that doesn't mean we are powerless. By making small changes in our own lives, we can contribute to a much larger solution. Remember, every small change you make can add up to a big difference. But it's not enough to just know about the problem. We need to act. We all have a part to play in this narrative of change. It starts with sharing our knowledge, raising the alarm about the invisible enemy lurking in our waters. Share this video, let your friends, family, and social networks know about microplastics and the threat they pose to our health. Then let's make a personal commitment. One change, however small, can make a difference. Maybe it's choosing a reusable water bottle over a disposable one, or opting for a cloth shopping bag instead of a plastic one. Every choice matters. And finally, let's use our collective voice to support the movers and shakers in this fight. Applaud the policies and companies that are striving to reduce plastic pollution. Let's vote with our wallets and our ballots, championing those who are making a difference. Together, we can turn the tide on plastic pollution and protect our health and our planet.